Hello, my fellow Athenians. Today I will be talking about my life as an Athenian citizen and how I could relate to every one of the fraction and just have a more knowledge of my background and who I am. My family and I were not wealthy. We worked on the fields along with other slaves. My father would often go off into battle. When the Great War of Sparta began, the Spartans had overrun our city. It was bad inside the walls. Soon after that, the plague had hit our city, which affected a lot of us, including my family and I. Sadly, my mother and I were the only ones who survived. After I had turned 18, I had enlisted into the military training, which soon led me into the Battle of Maintain. We had marched forward into the Spartans. I remember the dust and the screams and the shouts. I remember losing consciousness and then regaining consciousness, and then remembering that the Spartans had already went away. One day at one of the assemblies, I was encouraged to speak up because the others thought that they would listen to my voice and what I had to say. When the Spartans had blocked the blocked everything, and it had we couldn't get imported food. People were starving. That's where I gave my speech in the range of the city's surrender, which gave me my reputation in the city. Eventually, the city surrendered to Sarpia, and soon after that, the Crius and the 30 Tandrins had came into our city and raged with terror. When Turbulus, the leader of the Democrats, had announced his rebellion against the 30 Tandrins, it had gave me hope. On an impulse, I had volunteered for duty. I didn't have any weapons. I joined the group of the one stone throwers, which we collected large pile of rocks, and we had slowed down the attackers, and then the attackers had stopped. And then that's where Turbulus had been beaten. Eventually, Crius had been beaten. My apologies. And then Turbulus had chosen me to be one of the 10 men who were left in charge. And then since then, I had became a visible leader. And I am someone who wants to restore democracy for the great Athenian city.